What's up, guys? It's Drip Red back on the restart account, and our KvK is going to open very soon. We have finished our pre KvK where I ended up with 2.4 million points. Obviously, I've done better in the past, but the Marauder event did not go well for me. I didn't have a lot of time, and using 3 marches sucks. I forgot how bad it sucks only having 3 marches. It's pretty horrible. Um, but I did a lot of training, which helped out, and then I did the bare minimum for the forts requirements, and I still ended up in the top 150. This is not the 150 of my kingdom; it's 150 out of all the kingdoms combined. So I think that's pretty good for me where I'm at. We ended up with 886 million points. Blew everybody else out of the water, as we should, as the Rising Star Kingdom. I still feel good about this 1v3 KvK. Um, we kind of slowed down on the forts. We were told not to use AP. I wasn't going to use my AP for forts anyways, but that's just me. I did have all this recorded where I was going to show you each section. Like after each event, I was going to show you where the points were. I had it all recorded. Once I went to edit it, I realized I had massive audio problems. I don't know what happened. It was all distorted. You could barely hear me sometimes. So I made the dumb move of just deleting the recording and figured I'd just re-record it. But then I realized I could have just detached the audio from the clip and did a voiceover. So that's my mistake. I'll get it fixed. So now this is what you're getting because I totally screwed up. Why does it say I have two? Sorry, I'm distracted here. It says I have 2 gathering speed buffs up there. Doesn't make sense. But all right. Anyways, I'm excited for this KvK. We have some good fighters, but I do want to show. I did train a bunch of troops. I'll show my numbers in a second. My technology is still a D, but I have. Don't worry about these resources. I have tons of resources on my farms. I just need to transfer them, and we still have time before Zone 5 opens. As a speed ups, I still have 209 days, 38 days of healing, and research 21 days, building 18 days, which I can't remember if you can do that in KvK 1. You turn your building into training speeds. But if I can, that would be great. I don't really need any more troops, but if I can get 2 archer marches out there, that would be appreciated by me. My commanders, they're kind of low level, but I haven't touched them in probably 2 months. I've just been training them normally, killing barbs. Thutmos, I do need to boost up to get him to usable, at least 5511. And I did unlock YSG. I need to spin my heads, but there will be another will before we actually start fighting. So I'll have another chance, and I still haven't put my gold heads into them, which I have about 200. So it's going to be pretty close if I'm able to max him before we start fighting. He would definitely be maxed before the end of KvK. I just messed up a bit in the early game. I didn't buy a lot of those gold head packs, and I'm really regretting it now. I did buy like half of them, but a lot of them I just said whatever. That's my mistake, but it's all good. As soon as this map opens up, I will show off the map and things there. But let's go ahead and check our troops real quick. I think I trained like 20k infantry and like 20k cav just to boost them up enough where I can have a full march. I have injured people, so it's not giving me accurate numbers. Apparently, Apocalypse Gaming is doing a showcase of the kingdom today. Oh, that's interesting. Good for him. Everyone's got his picture. It's a little weird. All right. Um, he's a he's a big YouTuber for this game. He has like 30 plus thousand subscribers. I know that doesn't sound like a lot in like case of YouTube, but for ROK YouTuber, that is a very high amount. Can we check out my troops now? That's fine. I trained around like 140, 150k archers, so I can at least have one full march with troop expansion. Now, if I get enough speed ups and I can make it where I have like 600,000, that would be ideal. And then I can just run like two marches. I can do Thutmose plus YSG, and then have a Kuzunoki, uh, maybe a Herman behind him. But other than that, those are my plans still for right now. But we will be back once the map actually opens up, so I can show off the map so we can see which kingdom we will be fighting first. Obviously, well, we're going to be fighting two kingdoms at first, but finding out which two is very important for the 1v3. So I'll be right back when the map actually opens up so we can. All right, guys, we're back. After the reset, our KvK map is officially open. And I'm excited about this coming up. There's so many good rewards that just popped up. A Thief Catcher, obviously, good one. The Forge, where we can get our iconic crystals to upgrade any legendary equipment. More than gems, I probably will do the 7,000 for both days, just for the gold heads, since I don't have enough to do 225s. A lot of good events coming on, but we're going to go ahead and teleport into Lost Kingdom. I have not been there yet on this account. It put me in a corner. It put me right into a corner. It said, "This is where you belong. Thank you, sir." All right, we're back. I had a weird glitch. As soon as I went to Lost Kingdom, it wouldn't let me scroll in and out anymore. It would literally let me do everything else. I don't know what happened. Whatever. But we're officially into our Lost Kingdom map. 72 over here. 71. And that makes 70. Can we see the passes? I don't know why my map isn't. It wasn't showing the passes, but now it's showing the passes. So let's look at it. Pass 5. We're gonna have some rune fights. Obviously, that won't be too bad. I'm looking at where we're gonna meet up with everybody. So pass 5 will be by ourselves. When we hit our pass 6s, that's when we get to fight 72 and 71st. So 72 and 70 will be first. 71 will be chilling till Kingsland. Okay. While we're here, we can just go ahead and look at the top powers. Okay. So the top two alliances in this KvK are both from 69. That is us. 2.3, 2.2. 72 has 2.1. 70 has 1.7. Here's our third alliance. We have 3 alliances in the top 5 powers. That looks very good for us. 70 with 1.3. 72, 70, 71's 71's top alliance is only 1.3. But if we're looking at the top 10 alliances, we have 4 alliances in there. So looks good there. But this is our map. I don't want to go too much into it because we're going to have a while before fighting starts. Like, we're going to have this whole zone. We're going to have to wait for the altars to open. Then we're going to have our pass 5s where we're not going to fight. Then we have our zone 6. So that gives us time to get more troops, get more gold heads. So I can max my YSG. We should have another spin coming up. And I thought I planned this KvK so well with my other account. But I didn't realize on my main account how quick the gap from KvK 3 to KvK 4 was. It's been a while since I'd done that. But I'm about to be in 2 KvKs at once. And it's a little ridiculous how short the time is between those KvKs. Because I feel like we just get out of KvK 3. It's been like 2.5 weeks and we're already about to enter KvK 4. And doing 2 KvKs at once is going to be hard. I just hope the days are different for fighting, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be fighting on both kingdoms at once, because then I'm going to have to choose one kingdom over the other. But we'll see how that works out farther we get down. But we are in our KvK. Who's leading honor rolls? Obviously, people are already rushing the honor points. But all right, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to show y'all we're finally here, 90 plus days later. If you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.